This is what we have today. And talking about perilous times, I just want to bring this up. My wife comes home today from soul winning. And she tells me, oh, the cops were called upon us when we were out soul winning. And she said, and I was like, really? What happened? They're out soul winning. Not doing anything wrong, just a bunch of ladies in long skirts out knocking doors, giving people the gospel with Bibles. And the cops show up. But you know how many cops show up? 5 police cars. This is the day we're living in. 5 police cars show up. Because, I don't know, they probably thought they were terrorists. They're a terrorist organization. Because there were 4 of them. Or how many of there were you guys? 5. Oh yeah, that's definitely an organization. And so, there's 5 of them out knocking doors solely. So it takes 5 cop cars, to be able to restrain this group from Faithful Word of soul winners in this neighborhood. And they show up, and they say to my wife, they say, we were just called out because you're suspicious. You look suspicious. And my wife's like, okay, what do you suspect us of? Well, we just got some calls because, you don't really look like you belong in this neighborhood. And my wife's like, what, because I'm white? Are white people not allowed in this neighborhood or what? And, somebody told us that you were handing out literature against Obama. Which, just in case you don't know, our church doesn't hand out literature against Obama. We hand out an invitation with, my picture on it that has a map to the church and the plan of salvation, and it has a list of our doctrine. It does not mention anything about Obama or politics, okay? They're out giving people the gospel of Jesus Christ, and somebody calls in and says, they're handing out stuff against Obama. And the next thing you know, 5 cop cars show up. What kind of a stupid country do we live in is what I want to know. What kind of a moronic, idiotic country do we live in when 5 cop cars come and intimidate 5 young ladies out soul winning? Unbelievable. And so he said, it's dangerous in this neighborhood, you shouldn't be here, and blah, 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 because you're going to get hurt. And this is, what do they call it? The rock block? What does that mean? Rock cocaine. Oh, the evil drugs. What are they afraid my wife's going to start doing drugs while she's soul winning? Somebody's going to invite her in and she's going to snort some cocaine while she's there? This is the rock block. You shouldn't be here. It's so dangerous. Oh, will you please protect us, officer, from the evil drugs? Will you protect us, please? Can you please keep us safe? Can you help us? The only dangerous person in that neighborhood was them. They're the one, the only person. I've been soul winning in that neighborhood for the last 4 years in South Phoenix. I've been there for hours. How many hundreds of hours, Brother Dave, have we knocked doors in that neighborhood? Have we ever had a problem? Has anybody ever threatened us? Have we ever seen any of the evil drugs or anything? No. But how many times have we been harassed by the cops? I could list several times. And so this is the kind of weird time we're living in. This strange society where it's wicked, it's blasphemous, it's unholy, it's ungodly, but then the government encourages the filth and intimidates the soul winner, intimidates the Bible preacher, intimidates the fundamental Baptist young lady who's out trying to win a soul to Christ. 5 cop cars. But they're so under budget, they're spread so thin. That's the thing. Oh, we're really spread thin. You know how tough these people's jobs are. Because now the Faithful Word is getting bigger and they're doing more soul winning. We can't keep up with the 20, 30 people out soul winning in a week's time. And then we got to send 30 cop cars and we got to pay each cop $80,000 a year. So Faithful Word Baptist Church is costing us like $1 million a year. Just to operate, just to keep them in check. Give me a break. False accusers. Like when they accuse you of handing out anti-Obama literature, because that's against the law, right? Think about that. Sending out the police because somebody's handing out a political leaflet, which didn't even happen. But what if it did happen? I'm going to need some backup here. It turns out it's anti-Obama literature. Can you send me 4 units right now?